You've got hundreds, maybe thousands of people in your database who already raised their hand. They've downloaded something, attended a webinar, had a conversation with you, but your message isn't converting them. Hello, I'm Paul, and welcome to my podcast, the Paul Higgins Podcast, and it's just you and I today. So here's the decision you're stuck on. Do you keep hustling for new leads, or do you finally fix the positioning that turns your existing list into revenue? I work with tech consultants every single day, and here's what I see constantly. Solid businesses, $50,000, $60,000, even $80,000 a month. Yes, 83 is a million in recurring revenue. A really good team. Systems running, but the message, to be honest, they're stuck. Just this week, I had a call with a business owner who's sitting on a massive database of people who's already shown interest. Thousands of them, to be honest. Strong recurring revenue, wants to grow by 50% without adding headcount, which is totally doable. But the website's fuzzy. LinkedIn style, emails are sitting in drafts. We've focused their niche, clarified their promise, and mapped out 4 email reactivation campaign. They're now on track to hit that 50% growth just by activating what they already have. Now, here's what makes my approach different. I don't sell you a generic marketing system or hand you a template and wish you all the best. I use pattern recognition from working with hundreds of tech consultants to show you exactly where your positioning is leaking revenue. Then we fix your message, your website, and your outreach using the same frameworks that work across my entire network of successful consultants. This isn't theory. This is what's working right now, right today, with people just like you. So let me walk you through how this exactly works. First, we diagnose where your message is breaking down. Is it your website, your LinkedIn profile, your email sequences? Most of the time, to be honest, it's all 3 of those. Your website doesn't have a clear promise. LinkedIn sounds like everyone else, and your emails, well, they're not getting out because you don't know what to say. Second, we clarify your positioning using insights from your actual sales calls and client language. I don't guess what your clients need to hear. We go back through your recordings, your won deals, your lost deals, and we listen to the exact words they use. What problems are they describing? What outcomes are they desperate for? What language resonates? Then we build messaging around that using my AI. Third, we execute fast, reactivation campaigns, website alignment, LinkedIn refresh, using my team, my AI tool Bren, and proven templates. You're not figuring this out alone. You're not hiring some agency that gets tech but doesn't understand the consulting business model. This is me and my multiplier method working for you to create assets that actually convert. Let me give you a specific example of what this looks like in practice. One of my clients was stuck at mid-6 figures. Great delivery, happy clients, but the pipeline was inconsistent. We repositioned their offer, tightened their niche, and rebuilt their messaging to speak directly to the one type of client. Within 90 days, they closed their first $500,000 deal. Not because they worked harder, because the message finally matched the market. Another client had solid recurring revenue but wanted to scale without burning out. We clarified their big promise, streamlined their website, and launched a simple reactivation campaign to their existing list. Revenue jumped 30% in 6 months with the same team, same effort, better positioning. So here's what I want you to think about right now. How many people are sitting in your database who already know you exist? How many of them would work with you if your message was clearer, sharper, more compelling? How much revenue are you leaving on the table because your positioning isn't doing the job? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Hey, Paul, I've tried this before. I've sent emails, I've updated my website, nothing changed. Here's why. You were working in isolation. You didn't have the pattern recognition from seeing what works across hundreds of other consultants. You didn't have the frameworks that turn the fuzzy message into a clear promise. And you didn't have the execution support to actually get it done fast. That's what I bring to the table. Not more advice, not another template you'll never use. Actual execution with proven frameworks and real accountability. So if you've got a list sitting there not converting and you want to turn it into revenue this quarter, here's what to do. Ready, set, go. 1, audit your list. Who's actually in there? Who raised their hand in the last 12 months? 2, pick your top 20%, the people who fit your ideal client profile. Don't email everyone. Focus. 3, send one reactivation email this week. Just one. Acknowledge you've been quiet. Share something valuable. Start the conversation again. If you want to see exactly how I help clients do this with frameworks, templates, and execution support, watch my training at paulhigginsmentoring.com or reach out to me on LinkedIn or email at paulhigginsmentoring.com. Stop sitting on opportunities. Let's turn it into revenue. This is exclusive for tech consultants, and I'd love your recommendations for specific topics via LinkedIn, email, or website. See you next time on the Paul Higgins Podcast Solo Edition. What stood out to you from today's conversations? Look, building a consulting practice that doesn't resolve around you isn't easy, but it's possible. The consultants and the experts I interview have proven that. Every week I share insights from those conversations, practical strategies from people who've actually done it or help others do it. If you want to learn more from this experience, get my newsletter at paulhigginsmentoring.com/newsletter. Just practical stuff from consultants who's figured it all out. And if this was helpful, share it with another consultant. We're all trying to crack the same code. Thanks for listening.